Today's April 6th. This quote is entitled, Humbly Proud. Yeah, it's possible, and you'll find out. We often belittle ourselves out of pride because we feel that if we belittle ourselves, we will send a message that no one else has to do it. In this way, we protect ourselves from being criticized. If we do this, it is usually done unconsciously. In other words, sometimes a devotee will say, "Oh Prabhu, I'm the most fallen this, the most fallen that, the lowest this, the lowest that, the dirtiest this, the dirtiest that, the most wretched this, the most wretched that." Sometimes we see this. Now, what is that devotee doing? Well, that devotee has learned that from our acharyas, that this is how the acharyas feel. And so, in one sense, it's not wrong to present oneself that way because we're only trying to follow in the footsteps of other acharyas, and this is how they present themselves that way. Or at least we're trying to learn to see ourselves that way. Otherwise, I think I'm the greatest thing that ever hit the planet. So better, I think I'm small and insignificant and dirty and worthless and so forth. Better I try to cultivate that. Otherwise, I'll cultivate the mentality that I'm great. The point I'm pointing out here is that sometimes, and this may be totally unconscious, and probably it is, if not always, mostly, that I may do that as a defense mechanism. In other words, if I tell you I'm the most fallen, wretched, lowly, horrible person, I do everything wrong, etc., etc., I've just protected myself from anybody criticizing me because I've already done it myself. So you don't have to do it. So I'm just letting you know there's no need to tell me what's wrong with me. I'll tell you what's wrong with me. And by me telling you what's wrong with me, you don't have to tell me. And therefore, I'm protected from anyone ever criticizing me again. Think about it. Does that make sense? Well, you might say, in some cases, it does. In some cases, it doesn't. So I can't guarantee that every person who admits to his faults is doing that. All I'm doing is presenting this to you for you to consider if you're doing that or have done that or may do it in the future. If you want to present yourself as a fallen person, is it because you just want to protect yourself from criticism of others? And it's a lot easier to tell the world that you're fallen than have people tell you that you're fallen and tell you specifically why you're fallen, what they don't like about you. That's harder to take. Whereas if I just say, "Oh, Prabhu, I'm so fallen, I'm the lowest," then there's no need for you to tell me anything because I'm already admitting it. So in that way, maybe you can consider, if you ever do that, if you're just trying to protect yourself from being in any way criticized or in any way a fault pointed out, or just trying to prevent anybody from telling you anything that's wrong with you, you just tell them, and now you're safe.